Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll run here with the rookie. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Rattler now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Man in motion here is Tucker.
Go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's Robinson. Uh-oh. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Pitts is the man in motion. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Yeah. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's Rattler. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall. And after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And that's gonna be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing now is Rattler. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. Going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, backed up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes, and they're lucky that wasn't a pick six, and instead just resulting in that turnover.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Another run here for Robinson. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown, number 9 for the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Tracy. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Falcons will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. That's good. Let's take 19.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go now.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Come 19. Come 19. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
London brought in motion.
Ready.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Right back to the air following that pick. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 19-yard line.
Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
79 Bronco. 19 Lion.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
their own 27-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He has Hyatt complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him, and what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team, and if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
London brought in motion.
Seven Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Okay, ready.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Hey, smash drop. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. Open man downfield. That's London. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion.
Panther 11.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trap 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And And he's in! Craig Tucker! Touchdown, Falcons! A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
To throw, it's Rattler. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
60. Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment, uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
7 Pirates.
London brought in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Go!
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Pitts is the man in motion.
Panther 11. 70 Ranger. Check go.
Throwing now on first and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Trap 60. 70. Go.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
19 Lion. Mustang 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route. He creates great separation downfield. But now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Dragon 60.
That's complete. He's got it to London. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. Cup 19. Check smash.
London
Check
brought in
smash.
motion. They'll look to throw yet again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, smash.
Pitts is the man in motion.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Get up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Tucker. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Next way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jerry Jones.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes the reverse. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A carry here for Tracy. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
set to go now on 1st and 10. Rattler now back to throw. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Tucker.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able...
And he'll take it on in. Craig Tucker, touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Motion man is Hyatt. Looking to throw, Rattler. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
21G, 21G. Line. Step. Corner, long, long.
On first down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
All right, come on. Watson, Oscar. Hey!
London brought in motion.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Oh.
On first down, Tungo Vailoa. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Last thing, 19. And Dragon 60.
Here's Rattler. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
This one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Rattler. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be brought down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. 2nd down and 8. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. On 4th down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Giants cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Bison. Warriors 70. Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
They'll look to throw. Open man downfield, that's London. Down the sideline. Drake London. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough offense to slow down. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. London brought in motion.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. 70 range.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's got another one. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Check, Bobcat. Let's go.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here's Tracy. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
That one caught by Tucker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Come 19. Come 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll look to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Atlanta. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. He has Hyatt complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the toss, they'll run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. On third down, they'll run with Tracy. He's going to have enough for the first down. He'll take this to the 30.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on second and 4. Now, faking the give. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
This drive will start on the ground. And the tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons.